Good morning to all. It's about 10:15 Central American time, and I was trying to have a good day and trying to keep my day off to a positive start. So let me just get right into it so you can kind of just see what's going on. I want you to listen to this to let you know what kind of country we live in. This, what you're listening to, is a phone call that I had with the Maryland Business Enterprise in the state of Maryland because my money was stolen. My checks were literally deposited, my business checks were deposited into another person's business account. And they forged my name. They filled out documents in my name, forged my signature, and an investigation has taken place and everyone is fully aware of the investigation. So I want to play you this phone call to let you hear. Um, hey babe, can you give me your phone? For some reason, it's not playing the call. So if you can pull up on your phone for me. So what I want you to see is this. Before we get into I'll let you listen to this phone call. I want you to see this email that was sent by Dr. Francis and Ford. Am I sharing the screen, Mommies? Do you know?
No,
I'm not. So this is
they
just.
don't see anything.
Gotcha. All right. Nonetheless, I want you to listen to this phone call, please.
Good morning, Mrs. Shawana. Hi, Shimona. This is Ariel Zen in Santana Nottage. How are you this morning? I'm good. How about yourself? Yeah, well, still in the same situation. I wanted to tell you, well, first I wanted to ask you, did you get a chance to look at the emails I sent you? I have not had a chance to look at all of them. I've looked at a few of them, yes. Okay. I just want you to know, I just got off the phone with Nichelle Johnson to see if she had any headway into what's going on or someone that we can speak to. And she suggested that we probably just give you a call because you would probably be...
It's the same thing, I guess. I'm not sure you would tell us the same thing.
Yeah, I'm not sure because what she told me was pretty much exactly what you told me. So she was saying that maybe you had another contact of someone who we could speak to who actually has the file. Because I don't know if you're aware or not, but you understand we've never even been interviewed. No one's even called us to ask us any kind of questions or anything. So we're a little confused as to how an investigation can take place without anybody actually speaking to us. So we're just trying to figure out who it is that we can call or email because we don't want to inundate you with all of this because it's only but so much you can do. We understand that. So if we could actually get in contact with whoever is supposed to be in the escalations department or whoever you're in contact with from escalations department or whoever you're in contact with in regards to the invasion so they could at least speak to us, that I think that could help move this process along. So I can give you the email address to...
For all who are watching, please watch this. I want you to see this. This over $363,000 of my company's checks were deposited into someone else's business account. They stole my money, tried to murder me. They poisoned my children. I'm furious today, and I'm doing a live right now because they poisoned my son. And my medicine for my son, FedEx keeps stealing my medicine, and DHL keeps stealing my son's medicine. DHL, it's bad. It's not bad enough that they poison your kid. They can poison your kid and your family members and everybody who worked around you know they poisoned your kid. And they make it so you can't even get your kid's medicine. So I want you to listen to what they did. Understand that understand that my money was stolen publicly. There has been 3 public investigations done by governmental agency outside of me. Let me let you hear the governmental agency who did the investigation because this is theft. And watch what happened.
My direct supervisor. Okay. And she is the one who is in direct conversation talks with the legal department. So she may have a little bit more insight as to exactly the conversations that are taking place. So she's basically like a buffer between me and legal. So I haven't talked to legal directly except for in the very, very beginning. So here, let me give you her email address. Give me one moment. Okay, so, thank you. Her name is Vasquez.
One second, Vasquez. So understand that this is the ME department. This is the investigator that alerted me that someone had stole my money. This is the investigator. She's now referring me to the person who she gave her findings to, a woman by the name of Sasha Vasquez. This woman right here. Her name is Sasha Vasquez. Her name is Sasha Vasquez. So I want you to understand that she's trying to pretend to be a nice person and smile for the camera. But she had the findings for more than a year and a half while they stole my money while we're starving in Mexico. So I want you to understand this is who we're talking about.
Oh, you know, I emailed her before. One second, I emailed her before.
Oh, okay, Santana. She is the, hold on, give me one moment. So she is the acting deputy secretary of administration, and her email address is Sasha, S-A-H-A Vasquez, and that's spelled V is in Victor, A is in Apple, Z is in Zebra, Q is in Quiet, U is in Umbrella, E is in Edward, Z is in Zebra, at Maryland.gov.
And Miss Blackson, and can I ask you a question? Just time-wise, Miss Johnson, I just want to get some things clarified. Miss Johnson was saying that there's an investigation taking place. What I was curious of wanting to find out was when this file left your office, because I know that you said the file was removed from you, I think maybe in February or however long it left your office.
I'll tell you the exact date.
Because if this thing, it's an investigation taking place now, we're just trying to figure out what was going on for that year and where was that after the investigation was done at. I guess if I'm not sure, I'm not sure if it's called an investigation at your office, but after it left your office.
So my office, we completed our investigation, which is how we found out what we found out had it with Dr. Ford.
Okay.
Once my investigation was completed, because I had all the facts. You know what I mean?
Right.
There's nothing more for me to see. I didn't need, because my investigation consisted of me reaching out to you,
right,
POS, to Horizon, and reaching out to Dr. Ford. And after I gathered all of the information, I came to my conclusion, which was what we all said, which was that my office received payment reports for the month of, for work that was completed by your company for January and February, I believe it was. When I spoke with you, you told me you had done any work since December. So my investigation concluded that the payment reports that we received from Dr. Ford was forged with your signature because they came from her email address as well. So once I came to my
you understand?
My findings.
Do you understand? The government's own investigators have already said it was fraud and she stole. This is them. This is the Maryland MBE. They protect the small businesses. An investigation was done. They did it. All of them already said this is theft. She stole my money. She filled out more than 12 different documents and documented and fraudulently signed my information. The investigation was done over a year and a half ago. I'm mad this morning because my son is 8 years old and he's still in diapers because they poisoned him. But FedEx, the motherfuckers who took my money are the same ones who keeping my medicine from my son. You understand? The motherfuckers who are doing this, who everybody see did this shit publicly, and it's keeping my money. I can't get my son's medicine. Bring my son down here. Let them see what they did to my son. Bring my son down here. Let you see what they did to my son. They did it to my son because I cured blindness. They did this to my son because I cured blindness. And now FedEx keeps stealing all my mail. DHL keeps stealing all my mail. And now this morning, I was supposed to get a shipment 2 weeks ago. I don't have no money. I borrowed $1,000 to get my son's medicine, and FedEx keeps stealing my medicine. The people who stole my money and allowed this shit to happen is fucking with my son, y'all. I swear to God, I am not going to kill myself under no circumstances because I know what the numbers mean. I know when y'all wanted me to die. I swear to God, you people were involved. I swear to God, you people were involved with this. I swear to God, all of you are cursed. All of you are cursed. How y'all do that to children, man? If y'all don't like me, cool, but y'all do this shit to children. You're going to pay for it. I swear to God, you're going to pay for that shit. But you listen, the investigation was done. It's already been done. It's not my investigation. It's the government's investigation. They stole my money publicly. Listen to it. I did. Publicly. Listen to it.
I did not let Dr. Ford know my findings because at that point, Dr. Ford no longer has anything to do with my office because she's not an MBE, number one. She's not on the MBE plan, number two. So I did not notify her of my findings. She was so generous enough to send me the information to help me along, to help you guys. Because I don't know, maybe you were paying attention.
I know. She's real stupid. She's real stupid. Please go on, continue.
Well, I'm not going to say one way or the other, but she appreciates what she sent us. And then once I came to my conclusion of what happened is when I forwarded along to my supervisor at the time. His name was Chris McCulley. He's no longer with us. Sasha took over. And then when Chris was here, Chris and I worked with the AG's office. And then I was out of it. And it was just them two, the AG's office. And then they're working on whatever. But, I'm trying to look for this date. Give me one moment. I'm looking at my timeline here.
Take your time. Take your time. No, listen. You just don't know. Jesus Christ. I was in Africa, putting together a vision program in Africa. And once all this is over,
Carmel Denise Williams, fuck you.
The story that you're hearing about me is despicable and the most disgusting story you may ever hear. I'm going to tell you what happened when I was in Africa, in Ghana, setting up vision. And I brought Dr. Ford with me because she's an ophthalmologist for those vision clinics.
So May 13th, 2021 is the date that I have in my notes that the AG's office here at DPSCS was going to reach out for resolution. That was interesting.
So understand, the MBE, the Maryland Minority Business Enterprises, and the DPSCS all came to the same conclusion. This is fraud. This is theft. They stole my money because I fixed blindness. They poisoned my son. Because I fixed blindness and they won't let me get my son's medicine. You people who did that gonna pay for that. You're seen. Listen, I swear to God, my mother helped poison my son because she don't want nobody to know what she did. I got my mother praying that I die so no one knows what she did. But understand, they poisoned my son. My son is 8 years old. He was talking at 6 months. He went to his doctor. He was brain dead 3 hours later. Now, I know how to fix it. But they keep stealing my son's medicine. And these motherfucking pieces of shit, I'm going to let you listen to this phone call again. And then I'm going to let you listen to somebody else. All I'm saying is my money's been stolen. But we're not going to do nothing about it. We know your money's been stolen. We're here to protect you. The governor's office, we know your money's been stolen. But we're not going to do nothing about it. And then you got these weak bitch ass niggas saying, you yelling. Stop yelling at people. Oh, so what? They stole your money and poisoned your son. Who gives a fuck about poisoning my son? Stop being angry about people poisoning people's children. I'm supposed to be happy. You stole my motherfucking money. You poisoned my son. And you motherfuckers telling me not to be mad. Fuck you. Fuck you. And y'all letting them steal from me. This is being done publicly. This is public. You know my money's stolen. And then you keep my son from getting his medicine. You tell me to be nice. Fuck you. Fuck all of you who tell me to be nice. You next. You pieces of shit.
Because, I mean, I had all the facts. You know what I mean?
Right.
There's nothing more for me to see. I didn't need, because my investigation consisted of me reaching out to you,
Right.
POS, reaching out to Corizon, and reaching out to Dr. Ford. And after I gathered all of the information, I came to my conclusion, which was what we all said, which was that my office received payment reports for the month of, for work that was completed by your company for January and February, I believe it was. When I spoke with you, you told me you had done any work since December.
Correct.
So my investigation concluded that the payment reports that we received from Dr. Ford was forged with your signature because they came from her email address as well. So once I came to my conclusion, you all know my findings. I did not let Dr. Ford know my findings because at that point, Dr. Ford no longer has anything to do with my office because she's not an MBE, number one. She's not on the MBE plan, number two. So I did not notify her of my findings. She was so generous enough to send me the information to help me along, to help you guys, because I don't know, maybe you were paying attention.
I know. He's real stupid. She's real stupid. But please go on, continue.
Well, I'm not going to say one way or the other, but she appreciate what she sent us. And then once I came to my conclusion of what happened is when I forwarded along to my supervisor at the time. His name was Chris McCulley. He's no longer with us. Sasha took over. And then but when Chris was here, Chris and I worked with the AG's office. And then I was out of it. And it was just them two, the AG's office. And then they're working on whatever with Corizon. I don't know. But I'm trying to look for this date. Give me one moment. I'm looking at my timeline.
Take your time. Take your time. No, listen. You just don't know. Jesus Christ. I was in Africa putting together a vision program in Africa. And once all this is over, I'm going to tell you, if you think the story that you're hearing about me is despicable and the most disgusting story you may ever hear, I'm going to tell you what happened when I was in Africa, in Ghana, setting up vision. And I brought Dr. Ford with me because she's an ophthalmologist for those vision clinics.
So May 13th, 2021 is the date that I have in my notes that the AG's office here at DPSCS was going to reach out for resolution. Reach out to Corizon for a resolution.
They never ever spoke to us, and I reached out to the AG's office more than 100 times, the OIG's office more than 100 times, and I've been calling, so that none of them never said one single word to me.
So I want you to understand that more than $363,000 of the checks that belong to my organization, Dr. Frances Ann Ford deposited into her account. Understand that Corizon Health Services sent a person $363,000 of POS's money. Simultaneously, the exact same time when I was in Mexico, when someone tried to murder me, Dr. Ford opened up a business account with the exact same name as my business account. So all this is public. So understand that this is fraud. After Dr. Ford, dumb, stinking, filthy ass, wrote and did all these fake claims, she then even sent a letter into Corizon asking them to void the claim she sent. Look. She's saying, hey, I sent these checks, these information improperly. Please void what I sent. So this bitch acknowledged that she sent the wrong fucking shit in this fraud. The MBE, the DPSCS, the AG all did investigations. My money was stolen, but they're allowing it to take place because I fixed worldwide blindness. So what they did was stick everything from me. They took my house. They took my business. They poisoned my son. They poisoned my other son upstairs. I can't even talk to him because they fucked my kids up. And what they did was get me in a box. I got agents all around me. Anytime I leave outside of my house, there's 2 motorcycles that leave behind me. There's been 2 public on record video murder attempts on me. I tried to get my son's medicine And FedEx has taken more than $7,000 worth of packages from me. They stealing my son's medicine, man. I know you bitch ass, coward ass, faggy ass niggas are too scared to stand up for any goddamn thing. But can y'all stand up for somebody's son being poisoned?
Yeah.
Can we give our fucking sons medicine?
Like, come on.
Can I give my sons medicine? You people are demons.
Y'all know what they doing to these kids. Y'all know what they doing to these kids.
I mean, wait, but then you got these niggas telling me why you angry. They poisoned my son.
Everybody should be up in arms if they are dealing with this in their home. Your doctors, they all know about it. Your government knows about it.
How do you expect him to get an attorney? How do you expect him to keep his business up and running, pay his employees? So you have the backing of the NDE office to say all these things for you because you are a minority business. So that's what the role is. So that's why at this agency, and this happens to you with a contract, reach out for resolution. Reach out to Corizon for a resolution.
None of what I'm saying is in question.
Ever spoke to us, and I reached out to the AG's office more than 100 times, the OIG's office more than 100 times, and I've been calling. So none of them never said one single word to me.
2 years. In 2 years.
Yeah, see, I'm not sure. See, the way the state moves is kind of funny, and I'm assuming it is because it's litigation, maybe, because there are attorneys involved. And usually, once attorneys become involved, everyone is mum. You know, no one talks anymore. So I'm not exactly sure of the communication that you had with the attorney's office, but I can tell you one thing: if you mentioned to them that you had an attorney, it would kind of shy them away talking to you until an attorney will reach out.
I didn't.
So,
I don't. I can't afford an attorney. We can't afford the attorney.
Okay, I would make sure that I say that you say that, so that they don't think that, you know, they don't want to be talking to you if they think you have an attorney.
Yeah, listen.
But Sasha is my supervisor. She is in direct line chain of command communication with the AG's office. So reaching out to her can give you a little bit more insight on what's happening on the legal side of things.
Yeah,
It should. Anyway, if it doesn't, reach back out to me, and then I'll try to have matter of fact, I have a meeting with her today at 1:30. So I will make sure that I let her know that's the email address that you guys are going to be looking for a response. Let me just give you a bit of advice.
Yes.
When you email her, try to keep it. I know you have a lot to say.
I'm not going to email at all.
Several things have happened, but I need you to make sure that when you email her, stick to the straight facts as far as your tax ID number, as far as your forged payment reports and your signature. Stick to just those facts, because then everything else gets lost in translation, and we don't want that. So we want you to harp on the point of a payment report was submitted to this agency with a signature that was not yours in order to receive funds that was intercepted with your tax ID number. So try to say it like that.
Okay. I'm going to say it just like that.
So I want you to understand that nothing that I'm saying is being questioned by anybody anywhere. They literally tried to murder me in Mexico. I have it on video. Literally the same time they try to murder me, they opened a business, my business called POS, Prison Operation Systems. When they try to murder me, they literally opened up a business in Maryland. This disgusting, fat, stinky booger wolf by the name of Dr. Francis Ann Ford opened up a business called POS, Prison Ophthalmic Services. They literally took more than $363,000 of POS, my corporation's money, and redirected it to Dr. Francis Ann Ford. They tried to murder me. They poisoned my son. Listen, y'all can do what y'all want to do to me because I know all this is funny. But y'all poison my son. Y'all know that's going to be some get back for that. I swear to God, that's going to be some get back for that. You can't poison a man's son. God said if you poison his son, there's nothing that can happen to someone who poisons someone's son. And then you dirty dogs is keeping him from getting his medicine. And I swear to God, you go to answer for that. I swear to God, you motherfuckers go to court. You go to church doing this shit. You go to church talking about me because I say fuck, but y'all let motherfuckers poison children. I swear to God, you poison somebody's child. You poison my child. You're going to pay that. But then FedEx and DHL keep stealing all my packages and y'all think that shit is funny. Well, understand all this is about the flip. And when I flip, I'm going to have this face on, not the other face you've seen before, motherfuckers. When this flips, because it's about to, and you can feel it. Motherfuckers, you remember what you did to my boy when you see me again. Remember what you did and what you allowed to happen to my boy when you see me again. All of you who watched and was a part of this shit that happened to my boy, you're going to see me again, I swear to God. But I swear to God, more importantly, when you die, you're going to see me over there. Because you know I know something about the other side too, but that's where I'm going to get you. When you die, you're going to see me. I swear to God, all of you. You did this to my boy. And the people who want to keep my boy from getting his medicine, I swear to God, you're going to be seen. I swear to God, you're going to be seen. Keep thinking it's funny. Keep thinking it's funny. See, I didn't have social media or nothing for 47 years because I wanted to be left alone. But you poisoned my kid, and now I'm going to fuck your world up. I've been talking for 6 months, and I broke more shit than all politicians done in the last 100 years. So since you want to fuck with me and you want to keep making me angry, you're going to make me dig somewhere where I ain't want to touch. But you touched my little boy, and now you fucking my mail so he can't even get his mail. I'm going to touch you in ways you didn't even know was even fucking possible because you people are low-level, weak things. And I swear to God, what I'm connected to is more mighty than anything you can imagine. Poisoning children. You're the lowest of the low.
Yes, you are.
Carmel Denise Williams, my mother, was in and poisoning my child, man. You have no idea how diabolical this system that we are part of. But they get your own mother to help poison your child, man. It's that diabolical.
It's implants everywhere. We are trying. Listen, the reason that we show y'all the algorithm is because we are showing you guys that they have a system in place with a bunch of implants around it. It's your family. It's your thing. And let me tell you something. If you have the incentive to give your child to not go to jail, tell them that if they go to jail, 9 times out of 10, the system is going to get them by the balls and force them to be implants in your city, in your neighborhood. I am not bullshitting.
In your mother, I swear to God, my mother's an implant. I swear to God on everything. My mother's an implant, and my mother set me up to be sacrificed. I swear to God. I know it sounds crazy.
This shit is
but
real.
The numbers don't lie.
This shit is real.
I got everything. It's already written out. I didn't write the motherfucker. It's in the numbers. It's the way they do things. But my own mother. So y'all think y'all safe because y'all got homeboys. My mother lived comfortable. My mother lives like a queen, and she's traveled first class all over the world. Bought a house, a bunch of cars, and she's been everywhere first class. My mother was involved with trying to sacrifice me. My mother has been lying about me, about how old she is for 48 years. I just found out 2 weeks ago how old my mother really is. I had to find out from my grandmother. The reason why I didn't know because she made me hate my grandmother because she told me my grandmother was such a horrible person. So I never talked to my grandmother. So this time I called my grandmother, and my grandmother filled in all the blanks. So I know what she did, and she knows I know what she did. So I just want you to understand. Y'all think that shit is cool, poisoning my son. No, that's real, real funny. But then you stand and, you think it's starving me and taking my money when everybody see my money was stolen. I think that's fucking hilarious. But then y'all make it so my son don't get medicine. I promise you on everything that you know and everything that's here on this existence, I control a whole lot more here than you can imagine. And I swear to God, you folks are being petty and you involved with fucking with my son. I swear to God, you have no idea what's coming to you. You have no idea what's coming to you. But you people who are watching and know my son was poisoned and know they keep my son's medicine and doing nothing, I want to say you've been seen too. And I want to let you know that I'm going to see you when all this is over. And the problem is, it's terrible when you got people in your city praying that you die instead of fix worldwide blindness. Because if you die, people are going to ask you, yo, why didn't you support the motherfucker who fixed worldwide blindness? And you're going to have to explain that you a jealous piece of shit. But guess what? You're going to have some explaining to do. But a whole lot more important than these clowns out here called humanity. But I tell you what, y'all think it's funny, y'all want to fuck with my son's medicine? Perfect. I'm going to fuck with y'all son's medicine. Understand? Y'all want to fuck with my son's medicine? No, I want to touch my energy right. You want to fuck with my son's medicine? That's cool. That's hilarious. But guess what? I swear to fucking God, I swear to fucking God, you understand, Dr. Bacham, Sasha Vasquez, all you people, Tasha McMillan, Sean Lewis of Karazi, Robin Johnson of Karazi, I understand this goes to a different level now. It goes to a completely different level. It goes from me just talking things on the right, doing something differently, because now y'all fuck with my son. So I gotta explain something to you. Once you do something to a man's son, there's nothing off the motherfucking table, nothing off the table. You've done something to my son. So you've got me focused on something else. And last thing you want me to do is be focused on you. Because here's what I'm going to do first. I swear to God to you, Dr. Bacham, Carmel Williams. I swear to God, tonight, I swear to God, I'm going to visit you in your dreams and tell you something real sexy. So wait for me. Everybody else involved, just watch. But y'all want to fuck with somebody's son, a baby. Y'all think that shit's funny. You steal my money. Like everything I have, you can steal my house. You can burn my house down. You can burn my business down. My babies, and all this is done publicly. The police wouldn't do nothing, can't talk to the attorney, and then they want to tell you crazy because you're hiding in Mexico because they tried to murder you twice publicly and nobody did nothing about it. My son was poisoned. My son was brain dead 3 hours after he went to his doctor's office. How the fuck? I don't get high. I just started smoking 2 years ago because they poisoned my goddamn son. Me and my woman are picture of health. You shouldn't take your son to the doctor, and if so, I'm brain dead. You shouldn't take your son to the doctor and then come back brain dead, motherfuckers. And you motherfuckers know you did it. You shouldn't take your son to the doctor and they come back brain dead. You motherfuckers did that. And you're not getting away with it. You say what the fuck you want to say about me. But I know what you did, and what you did has been seen. But you shouldn't take your child to the doctor's office and then come back brain dead. And your mother shouldn't set you up to get murdered afterwards. I swear to God, it sounds crazy, I swear to God on my life. Everything I'm saying is true. It's in the numbers. And afterwards, I win all this shit. I win all of it. But I'm going to win it ugly as fuck. Because I tried nice, but they won't let you be nice because they want to make a nigga. Well, you know what? Come here. Here you go. This is my son, and here is a nigga. I am going to do things to you unmanageable for what you did to my son. And I hope you think it's funny. Go ahead and share it to get a good laugh. But I understand this. I have a very creative mind.
And it's a bunch of
I have a very creative mind. No. What they missing is these dumb motherfuckers don't realize there's 3 million people in bars right now waiting for a motherfucker to give the word to rise up. I know my power. There's 3 million motherfuckers in bars right now waiting for somebody to say, rise the fuck up. I know my power. I know my power. So you people who got a kick out of poor son, that was a good one. And the ones that keep me from getting my son's medicine, that's hilarious. But I want you to understand something. You wanted my attention, you got it. And if you're going to find out, once you touch me, we are bonded in battle forever until I let you go. So everybody connected to me, this is a lifelong thing until I decide to let you go. So you have pissed me off. You fuck with my son. Cool. Well, just understand this. You fuck with my child. There's nothing on this realm or the other one that can happen to you that's not acceptable for poisoning my son. Okay? So I want you all to understand that. And I hope you get a good laugh out of this. I understand. You've been seen, and I know all of you who fucking did it. So because I'm mad that my son went to his doctor and 3 hours later was brain damage, I'm crazy.
From the fucking vaccines. Vaccines.
They know what the fuck it's from. So, matter of fact, in Reagan, your cousin Reagan, you dilapidated, fugly bitch, you ugly, raggedy body bitch. I got a soliloquy for you too as well. Just understand that. They poisoned the children out here. They poisoned my son. And now they took, taking all my money, taking everything from me. I don't give a fuck about that.
It's a developmental
You understand?
stage.
Because I fixed worldwide blindness, they decide, you know what? Let's poison his son. So they poisoned my son, stole all my money, and then say, hey, he's crazy. I swear to God on my life. They burned down 3 of my stores. They burnt down. They did something to my house. They stole $353,000 worth of checks, and put them in someone else. There's been 3 statewide governmental investigations all concluded. This is fraud. My money's been stolen. This has been 2 years. They've taken everything from me. I had to beg for food. I had to beg to get my son's medicine. It was $1,000. And then they keep my fucking son's mail because this shit's funny to them. All because I fixed worldwide blindness and they want to keep y'all fucked up. But whether you believe it or not, they poisoned my son. I know how to get fucking mail. They poisoned my son and they won't let me get his medicine. Sasha Vasquez, Dr. Sharon Bacham, yo, shame on y'all. All of y'all gonna burn in hell for that shit. You don't understand, this is public. They doing all this shit public. The whole state's attorney's office won't do nothing about it. No one's disputing it. There's a guy named Robert DeShields. He's an attorney who's been working against me. He's my former mentor's attorney. They murdered my former mentor as well. But understand that I can't do anything. I'm stuck in Mexico without a penny. I can't even drive out of the country. My last bit of money we spent for my son. And they just took my shit. So I can't drive out the country or do nothing for my son. And yo, goddamn, yo, it's like, y'all know this vaccine's fucked up, yo. They did this because they did this, so y'all know the vaccines is fucked up. Why everybody dropping dead? Y'all know the vaccines is poison. You know the vaccines are poison. They did this to my son.
They poisoned the fucking baby milk, y'all.
They did this to my son.
God damn.
And then you got people telling me, what you angry about? Why you angry? And tell me, oh, just wait. And they poisoned my son and did, man, I can't even explain y'all the shit they've done to me and my woman. And I endure that shit because I know the date, I know the event, and I know when all this switches over. So I endure because I know when this is going to switch. But I just got to tell you, that switch is coming a lot sooner than you think. And I've been trying to be decent because I know the switch is coming. And they tell you to be kind because even when you're in control of things, try to be kind. But the things you've done, and you stealing my son's medicine and making it he can't get no treatment, that's unforgivable. I'm never going to forgive that. So I'm just letting you know that's unacceptable and that's going to never be forgiven. And that's it.
My arm is really tired. I need your help.